Okay, Mr. Brian, amp is done. The tins are on it. Down on the board, Brian, when you get this, pop the tin off, you'll see that it's number 61. It's the 61st 2-pill this year. This one's all yours, baby. Three cooling fans, and there you go. You'll see all the pictures on Facebook what the inside looks like. 14.8 volts, 5-watt slug in reverse, 100-watt slug going in the forward position. We're in PEP 1X. So we're going to go up here and we're going to look at the Siltronics. This is in 5 watts in reflect, the Galaxy 66V. The Galaxy is putting out audio BBI, roughly 30 watts. Let's go up here and we'll look at the meter in reflect. So when we're talking through the box, BBI, get 100% pass through the box. BBI. All right. You flick the switch. Now with a 1-watt dead key, getting approximately 60 watts, and that's with the variable all the way open. We're still on a key. Go to Siltronics. That's your input tune. There is 0 watts of reflect. Hello BBI. Even if I modulate it, it doesn't move. Hello BBI. Hello BBI. Alright. The input tune issue thoroughly covered. Because I don't know if any of you guys out there in radio land understand what I'm demonstrating. You can take the input tune on a box. Okay, so otherwise as the RF comes in, it can have a really high input SWR, which will make you have insane output watts, but it muffles up your audio, and it causes your spectrum to be a mess. But it looks great on the watt meter. But you don't have your input tune right. Like I said, it makes your audio all pinched up, and it screws up everything down the line. So you got to be able to talk through your box, and when you talk into the box, you better have an absolute flat match going into it. It's 0 watts of reflect. At the most, you want to see maybe half a watt. Okay, so now we got that covered. Let's go look at performance. I'm just going to go ahead and almost skip right over. We're going to go to 5X. So now that's reading 500 watts. BBI. That's right, 400 watts. At about 14.5 volts with 30 watts of input. BBI. We'll go up here to the scope. BBI. Alright, now we're going to show you what this thing looks like driven in a second. Before we get there, I better do the standard test of, let's take it up to 1X, 1000 watt slug, BBI. Alright, so we've shown that the scale is linear. Let me get a high output radio and let's see what we get going on. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I grabbed my little Magnum S90 and I got it set up for a low dead key. About 2.5 watts. BBI. Watts don't lie. We'll put about 85 watts worth of drive into it. Okay, so about twice the amount of drive wattage. We're sticking at the same voltage, about 14.8. So let's turn the radio or the amp on. Let's not even mess around. We're going to go down to 5X. BBI. That's 480 to 500. BBI. Now, so we've got an opportunity to show linearity. We're going to go back to 1X again. We'll put 1,000-watt slug in. We're still working in PEP. BBI, BBI. So that shows you by doubling your wattage you pick up another 100 watts. Now the fun part about these little boxes is they do like volts. The fans are regulated down. So this can read as high as 17. Anything past that, I can't guarantee anything. But at 17, I've been told these do 650 PEP. I got a little 1x2 out there with all the same technology in it, and the guy's bumping 17 volts in it, and he's getting stupid watts out of it, like 650, 700 out of it. But I can tell you with a little Magnum pushing it, going into a dummy load, BBI, BBI, we're seeing 5 1/4 out of it on the bench. Enjoy it, Brian. She's coming home to you, brother.